They didn't even have the guts to tell me directly. It was a text. From my sister, of course, Rachel, the family's self-appointed queen. Hey, Alyssa, just a heads up, Mom decided to keep Thanksgiving small this year. Just immediate family. Hope you understand, red heart. I stared at my phone for a long time, the little heart emoji burning into me like acid. Immediate family. That meant everyone but me. The same family I'd spent years bailing out of debt, helping through breakups, paying for college tuition, mortgages, even chemo bills. The same family who cried on my shoulder when their lives fell apart. But now that my life didn't fit neatly into theirs, too successful, too loud, too much, they decided I wasn't immediate enough. Fine. Let me back up. 2 years ago, my startup got acquired. Overnight, I went from scrounging for rent to having more money than I could process. $24.7 million after taxes. I bought a house, no, an estate, in the hills outside Napa. 6 bedrooms, infinity pool, olive trees lining the driveway. The kind of place my family would have bragged about if I'd been anyone but me. And for a while, I thought we were fine. I invited them all up the first Christmas, flew them business class, hired a chef, made sure every detail was perfect. But I saw it in their faces. The polite smiles, the whispers when they thought I couldn't hear. She changed. She thinks she's better than us. No. I didn't change. I grew. They just didn't like that I didn't need them anymore. So when that text came 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, something inside me cracked. I stared at my phone, fingers trembling, heart thudding in my chest. Then I smiled. A slow, cold smile that felt right. If they didn't want me at their table, fine. I'd build my own. Bigger. Better. And I'd make sure they heard every fork scrape and every laugh echoing across the valley. Thanksgiving morning, the estate smelled like rosemary, butter, and firewood. The kind of smell that makes you feel safe, nostalgic. Except I didn't feel safe. I felt powerful. The driveway was full, 32 guests, all invited less than a week ago. Not family. Not friends, exactly. People I'd met in passing. The barista who remembered my order. The Uber driver who worked 3 jobs to feed his kids. My landscaper and his entire family. The woman who cleans my pool, who once told me she hadn't had a day off in 2 years. Real people. People who saw me, not my money. They came with wide eyes and awkward smiles, unsure if it was real. And then they saw the food. The candlelight. The long mahogany table draped in silk. It's all for you, I said. You deserve it. Their disbelief turned into joy. Laughter filled the room. Kids ran through the halls, leaving sticky fingerprints on the glass doors. Music drifted out over the patio as the sun set pink behind the hills. And for the first time in years, I felt something close to peace. Then my phone buzzed. A call from Rachel. I let it ring out. Then again. Then a third time. Finally, I picked up. Hey, I said, casual. Her voice was tight. Alyssa, where are you? Mom's upset. We didn't think you'd actually. Actually what? I interrupted. You're not alone, are you? I smiled, looking out at the laughter, the clinking glasses, the firelight dancing on everyone's faces. No, I said. I'm not. She hesitated. We didn't mean to exclude you. It was just complicated this year. Complicated? My voice sharpened. You uninvited me from Thanksgiving, Rachel. With a text. It wasn't like that. Oh, it was exactly like that. I took a breath. But don't worry. I figured it out. I found people who actually wanted me around. There was silence on the line. Then she asked, quiet, almost afraid, what do you mean? You'll see, I said. And I hung up. By 8 p.m., the music was louder, the air thick with warmth and wine and laughter. My chef brought out the final dish, roasted turkey with sage butter and truffle gravy. Everyone cheered. I raised my glass. To found family, I said. The kind that chooses you. They clinked glasses. I caught sight of headlights winding up the long driveway. Rachel's SUV. I watched as it parked crookedly, dust rising behind it. The doors opened, Rachel, and Mom, Dad, my brother, all in their neat little Thanksgiving outfits. Confused. Hesitant. When they stepped into the courtyard, their faces froze. They saw the tables. The lights. The joy. And me, at the head of the table, in a gold satin dress, surrounded by 32 people who were smiling at me. Mom whispered something, but I couldn't hear. Rachel walked closer. What is this, she said, voice shaking. My Thanksgiving, I said. This is insane. You're showing off. I laughed softly. Oh, sweetheart. This isn't showing off. This is showing you what family looks like. Her face went red. We made a mistake, okay? We didn't think you'd take it so personally. I stood, slowly, the chair scraping the stone. You didn't think I'd take being uninvited from my own family's Thanksgiving personally? Everyone was quiet now. Even the music seemed to fade. I took a step closer to her. You wanted small. Exclusive. Just the immediate family. Well, here's the thing, Rachel, I gestured to the people behind me, smiling, crying, holding each other. This is immediate. This is real. This is love that doesn't come with conditions. Her mouth opened, but no words came. I leaned in just enough for only her to hear. Go home. Enjoy your small Thanksgiving. Then I turned my back on her. The guests began clapping, first awkwardly, then louder, until the courtyard was echoing with it. The band picked the music back up, laughter filled the air again, and Rachel's car lights disappeared down the driveway. When the last guest left that night, I stood alone by the pool, the water reflecting the stars. The air was cold, but inside I felt warm. For once, I didn't need to be invited. I'd built something better, something mine. And when I checked my phone one last time, there it was. A message from Mom. Just 2 words. I understand. I smiled, dropped the phone onto the patio table, and let the night swallow the sound of it buzzing again and again. Because some silences mean peace. And some mean victory.